Hey everyone, I'm stepping out my door here and I'm going to give you a view from our outside. We're working on our patio, but I want to show you some of the flowers today and just some of the pretty things happening right now. As the nights are getting cooler, the flowers really bring on a really pretty colors out in the landscape, and I just want to share them with you before the weather changes here in the Midwest. I'm going to take you over there to some of the beds, and they're just beautiful. Some of these flowers will be collecting some seeds from also, so I'm going to be sharing that with you. So let's get going. I love the dragon wing begonias. These are an all-time favorite of mine, and they also can be brought in. They won't winter here, but they are so attractive in pots. As you can see, they're just gorgeous. Pentas, one of my favorite flowers for the heat and the sun. Check them out. Aren't those beautiful? They love an environment where more heat the better. The butterflies and hummers like this plant also, and I always try to grow some every year and put them in containers in my garden. The Scaevola, look at that, fan flower. This is a very not appreciated plant in my opinion. I always have them in the greenhouse, but it doesn't seem like people are interested, and I think it's because they never ever see them to their full potential early, because they really are really pretty right now in the summer heat. They just do so well, and I have had such good luck with this plant blooming all summer, even when we've been extremely warm. Look at it over here. It's just beautiful in that pot right there. Right there, some New Guinea impatiens, sun-loving, supposedly. But they do not like to be dry. And look at this celosia that got in there. I'm not sure how this one got in here. It seeded or something. It might have been in the pot, but look at it. That's one that seeded back. I didn't plant it in there. So I want to tell you that the ones that seed back are pretty awesome. But anyway, the New Guinea impatiens, these get pretty good sun most of the day, but they don't get the hot part of the day. And they've been doing pretty good as long as I keep them watered. But isn't that a pretty combination? These plants were given to me from a gal at another greenhouse. It's a very nice gift. Great people. And one thing about plants, sharing plants, is just extra special. And if you're a plant lover, you always appreciate to get plants as a gift. Have you seen such beauty? I am so impressed with these zinnias. Very pretty, and they've done pretty well here. And I'm pretty pleased with them. I planted these last year too, and I loved them. And I'm noticing a little bit of powdery mildew, and I think that's from the cooler nights coming on now. But they didn't have any problems early on. Didn't have that problem, so definitely would grow these again. Maybe give them a little more air circulation will help with that also. I kind of crowded some plants in here because I had so many that I needed to find a room for. But aren't them beautiful? Let's get you close up. Right there is the Cardinal Climber. It's a beauty. But look at this vine. I would say this was probably about 6 plants, and I have it on a panel fence. And just look at it. Come over here and look at this. The funny part is it's starting to grow everywhere. And I should get trimming them, but you know our season's about done. But check it out. It's got a really beautiful foliage. Handles the heat really well. Look at that. Look at my friends. Yes, I have friends in Roxy. Haven't seen any hummingbirds, but you know what? I don't get a lot of hummingbirds here, and I don't know why. Is it the cats? I'm thinking it's the cats. But check it out again. I'll get back and let you really see that Cardinal Climber. It is in the Morning Glory family, and as you can see, it's kind of aggressive, but these die back for me here. If it sets seeds, I'll have seeds available later on too, and it's just a wonderful thing if you want to cover an area. They do really well. I thought I would take another day and take a video of all the blooms. They're really blooming nice. We're about noon here, and as you can see, there's lots more blooms out. Just beautiful. Let's get you close up here. You can see them blooming. They're just gorgeous red flowers. And it's such a nice vine. If you're wanting something that really grows and likes the heat, this is one you might enjoy. Did you guys really look at the leaves on these? Quite beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Here is the Purslane Cinderella is the name of this one. It is a gorgeous one, as you can see. Really can handle the heat. And I've grown this one for several years now. It's just very different, isn't it? And it is in the moss rose family, Portulaca. It thrives pretty well. I have it in this pot, as you can see. And it's gotten quite big, actually. Right here is the Lady Baltimore. It's a very pretty perennial hibiscus, hardy hibiscus in our area. And it gets pretty nice. There's lots of blooms. The blooms only last a day, but it sure puts on a show in the summertime. It likes heat and it likes the sun, so it can tolerate quite a bit of heat. And we've had that this year. But it's a pretty plant, isn't it? Look at that flower right there. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little tour. It's just my gardens I wanted to get a little bit on film before things are all said and done. And I love sharing in either vegetable garden or flower garden. I just love sharing. I plant a lot of flowers because it brings a lot of pollinators here to the garden. And this stuff just puts a smile on your face. I mean, I come out here and I'm just, you know, it can be some, you know, maintenance, trying to keep the weeds down and sometimes having to water, but you know what? This is what I do this for. I love it. I enjoy it. And it's just, I love to share. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Plant yourself some flowers if you want to draw more pollinators to your garden. And there's nothing wrong with flowers. And a lot of these aren't edible, but they still serve their purpose. I just wanted to kind of share that with you and to show you that, you know, having flowers really adds to your garden, and I think that you will really appreciate them. Oh, I need to show you my petunias. I just wanted to show you, and I've had this on one of my other videos of petunias, self-seeding petunias, and wanted to share with you how beautiful self-seeding petunias really are. I did not plant these here, but I had several come up from last year. And just look at them. They're vigorous, they're healthy, and there's something to say about that. The ones that seeded are just gorgeous. I hope I can get some seeds off this bed right here. I have taken seeds off some of the potted stuff, but I want to try to get some of these flowers right here, but they're not really setting on a lot of seeds yet. So I wanted to share those with you, the petunias that self-seeded right here on the ground. Awesome. Very nice. Okay, so you guys, I hope you enjoyed my little flower tour. I got a lot of other flowers, but some are kind of getting done. And these are the ones that are really showing off yet. So if you love this video, please rate it, comment, send me your comments and questions down below. And we'll talk to you soon. I'll be bringing out videos regularly. And I really enjoy talking to you fellow gardeners, people that are been in gardening for years, and then those of you that are new, that are just learning to garden. So we'll see you next time, and take care.